In this question, we'll be doing some computations with PE ratios, but it's really about understanding what the PE ratio actually means. So we're asked about the stock table for CPSI, which is within the lesson, and we need to get some information to calculate the PE ratio by hand. Well, in order to do that, you need to know what information that's needed and what to do with it. Well, PE ratio stands for price to earnings ratio, or more specifically, the ratio of the current price to the most recent earnings per share. So if you look at the CPSI table within the lesson, you will find that the current price listed at the top is $45.49. To get the earnings that we're interested in, you're looking for the EPS line in the table, which stands for earnings per share, and the earnings per share are listed as $2.44. Now we do our ratio. PE is literally the ratio of the price, $45.49, to the earnings per share, which is $2.44. And when you do that division, rounded to 2 decimal places, that's 18.64. And if you look up the PE ratio in the CPSI stock table, you'll find that it is 18.61. So there is a slight discrepancy there. The question is, discuss why you think that may be the case. The answer is, I don't know. There's no exact answer for this. All we can do is speculate. Two of the more likely reasons would be maybe the price had been very recently updated and the PE ratio didn't reflect that slight change in price yet. It could be some sort of rounding error also in the way the earnings per share or the price are listed. It might be that the calculation that they do for PE ratio uses more decimal places than what's given within the table. Now in part B, we're given information about a competitor of CPSI, and since it's an unnamed competitor, we're not going to be getting information from a stock table. They're just telling us that for this particular company, the PE ratio is 21.4. And the current price is $38.74. And they would like us to find the earnings per share. Well, based on the computation that we did up here, we know that the PE ratio for this particular company, which is 21.4, is the ratio of the price, which is $38.74, to the earnings per share. Well, the earnings per share is what we're asked to find, so our job is to solve this equation for EPS, which we'll do in 2 stages. First, multiply both sides by the earnings per share to get it out of the denominator. Then divide both sides by 21.4 in order to isolate the earnings per share, which is what we're looking for. And we find that the earnings per share is $38.74 divided by 21.4, which rounded to the nearest cent is $1.81.